Is camping an art form, and are we all starting to get it very wrong, including myself? So I got thinking about this topic, as once this video is out live to you guys, we would have moved the van on, we've taken a deposit and it has been sold. And we've been in this situation a few times in our life where we've sold our camper or caravan and been without anything to tug behind the car to go camping in over weekends or travelling in. This forces you to get back to basics and probably rediscover what camping is all about. As a teenager, we started out life as just having a cheap swag, which we generally never set up properly. And look, we really enjoyed that as kids. That's all you ever needed back then. And as life progresses, things seem to get more complicated. We went from just a basic swag to then a hard floor camper to a hybrid camper to a caravan. And in between all those things, we were always back in the swag and we always enjoyed it. I think regardless of whether you have a camper, a caravan or anything in between, you really need to get back to basics sometimes and really rediscover the art of camping. Social media and the four-wheel drive and caravan industry has so much to answer for here. There's been approximately 20,000 caravans sold in 2022, which is an astounding number. And although we love caravans and camper trailers ourselves, it is important to remember where all this started from and not get too carried away about the luxuries of owning a home on wheels. The caravans have gone so far now that it is easy to get lost and blur the lines between camping and just taking you home to a new destination. Like, we're talking about every appliance under the sun now being able to be used off-grid, which, as much as I love that and I love the technology that goes behind it, it is what drives me to be so involved with the whole industry. It's become more than just camping for me. It is a true hobby. I end up working on the caravan and tinkering with it at home, or caravan, four-wheel drive, camp trailer, whatever it may be at the time. I end up working on that at home as much as we do use it over the weekends and do trips on, simply because I really love the technology and tinkering with things and making things better as much as using it. And look, there's nothing wrong with this. I myself am an advocate for adding new, better, lighter, smarter technology to caravans, campers and four-wheel drives. But we need to make a conscious effort. We don't lose sight of the whole point of all of this, which is to get back out bush, spend time with the family and really enjoy being away from the pressures of day-to-day life and work. And sometimes I think that technology can take away from that. Technology like extended Wi-Fi and signal boosters for internet really take your work to the bush. Like it or not, that is part of what we do. What are you doing, Mum? Working. What an office, though. And to a degree, it does impact on us when we get away as a family of a weekend, and we are always conscious of trying to stay off our devices. These are the things I'm talking about. So let's strip away the camper, the caravan, and anything in between, and we are going back to swags again. And we really do enjoy that. So me and Megan were talking about this the other day, and we're very sad to see the van drive out the driveway. We really did love that caravan. It was fantastic, and there is a truly good reason that we have sold that. Don't stress, we'll be back with something very shortly. But look, in that conversation, Megan said, what are we going to do when it's bad weather? It's really good to sit inside and cook, and I'm like, yeah, it was, and have that shower in there, and the bunks for the kids. And I'm like, whoa, what are we talking about? This is not what camping is about. Sometimes the hardest times and the shittiest weather and some of the places you struggle to get to in the first place are the trips you really do remember. And that's what camping and touring is all about, is making memories. It is so important to really remember why you're out there in the first place. And over the years, we've complicated it so much, as you do with everything in life. As you get older, you buy a property and cars, and you have kids and you have pets, and so everything you do just gets that little bit more difficult to organise. But you seem to do it with camping and touring as well. And look, as much as all those things are really nice, it does add a level of complexity, and the more things can go wrong, the more stuff you own. So we're really looking forward to getting back into those swags. Now, I've titled this episode The Art of Camping, And we're going to touch on the fact that I believe it is an art form and I know that because we have got it wrong on so many occasions. So there is a right way and a wrong way to do it. And as we're talking about, using swags, caravans and campers, going back to swags, obviously we won't be lugging a house around behind us with a toilet in it. I touched on it a lot of times on the trip. You taking camping back to basics can still be done with respect. So we've been here literally 10 minutes, and as we drove in we saw some lady collecting firewood, and it is total fire ban in Western Australia, so people really don't care, like they just do whatever to suit themselves. And there's actually toilets at this rest stop, like a full-on toilet block, and we get out of the car and it looks like someone's gone to trouble to dig the hole but then done their business beside it. And yeah, there's spots where the ground's been turned over in a few different areas, and they're like, there's a toilet block here. Yeah, they're going to stop people from traveling this way because people just trash the joint. Anyway, so many times you pull up into a campground and there's toilet paper laying around everywhere. I believe that is one benefit to complicating camping to the point where you have a caravan with a toilet in it. It forces people, or makes it easier for people to respect the bush and respect the place. So although we're going to get back to basics and get back into swags, we will be respectful. Like, I don't know how people do that. I think, why be an animal? There is a right way and a wrong way to do that. I'm not going to go into details of how you go to the toilet properly. I think everyone knows how to do that. I'm afraid it goes along with people doing it very basically can get it wrong. The other thing I'm going to touch on with, camping as an art form is where you camp. Many times you pull up when you're younger, you go, great, there's a tree there, we're going to camp under that for a bit of shade. By the second or third day, you finally look up and have a good look at that tree and realise that your life is on the line, and any second a branch could fall down and kill you and your missus and your kids if they're there. Things like that are really worth noting and doing camping well and making it safe. Not only that, there has been many occasions where we've pulled up into campgrounds and you camp beside the camp that has been whippersnipped around, and you don't realise that until you're fully set up. So then you think, well, they're not camping there, they're living there. Which, hey, that doesn't automatically mean that those people are unsavourable, but it has happened to us, and we have ended up in court over that situation. So camping as an art form, if you can get it right, you do not need to tow a massive caravan or a camper trailer with 4 million amps of lithium batteries and solar and an induction cooktop. And I do sound like I'm contradicting myself here, and I am a lot. We have just finished a 4.5 month trip traveling Australia, towing our house behind us. There's a full series. Check back through my videos if you want to have a look at that. We truly did love it, and I would 100% do it again in the same caravan. So although I do love the caravan and four-wheel drive industry and tinkering and having every little bit of technology under the sun, it is very important to get back to basics, jump back in that swag and rediscover what it was all about and what started the passion for it in the first place. And I think it's something worthwhile for you guys to do at home too. Give us a comment below if you own a caravan or camper and have been back into the swag in the last 12 months and how many times you've done it. I'd be really curious to see if once you have a caravan or camper, if anyone out there really gets back to basics and how often they do it. Let me know down below, because we're about to start really getting into that ourselves, and we're really keen to do that. Anyway, I've really enjoyed the support you guys are giving me. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like, share it with a friend, and turn on that little notification bell so you don't miss any more upcoming episodes. Go and check out www.smarttouringsystems.com.au. We have a bit of merch on there. We're really proud of our design, and they're a quality hat at a really reasonable price. We're not trying to make millions of dollars out of it. We just appreciate the support. We also sell the Quick Fit solar clip, allowing you to add and remove a roof mounted solar panel in seconds. It's unique to us. There's nothing else like it on the market, and we're super proud of that. Anyway guys, don't forget, you only live once. Get out there and enjoy it. Thanks for watching.